The smartphone world is about to change forever, and if you thought the current foldables were impressive, you haven't seen anything yet. Fantastic news is surfacing from the heart of Apple's supply chain. While everyone has been distracted by the rumors of a giant folding iPad or a massive iPhone Fold coming in 2026, a much bigger secret has just leaked for 2027. It looks like Apple is officially moving forward with a project that fans have been begging for since the discontinuation of the iPhone mini. We're talking about the iPhone Flip. This isn't just a concept anymore. This is a targeted strike at the clamshell market, and today we are breaking down every single detail, from the revolutionary creaseless hinge to the shocking price point that Apple is planning to use to crush the competition. For years, Apple has sat on the sidelines while Samsung, Motorola, and Google experimented with folding glass. Critics said Apple was late to the party, but the truth is much more calculated. Apple doesn't like being first, they like being the best. The latest leaks suggest that Apple is currently testing multiple prototypes of a flip-style phone that looks very similar to the Galaxy Z Flip range, but with a distinct Apple DNA. Imagine a device that feels like a piece of jewelry in your pocket, but unfolds into a flagship powerhouse. This is the clamshell dream that Apple is finally turning into a reality. For those of you who loved the small form factor of the old iPhone minis, this is the spiritual successor you have been waiting for. It solves the biggest problem of the mini: having a small footprint without sacrificing the large screen experience we all need for social media and video. When you hold this device in its closed state, it is essentially a compact square of glass and titanium. But when you flip it open, you are greeted by a stunning 6.5-inch Super Retina XDR display. This size is specifically chosen to rival the current iPhone Air or Standard models, providing a familiar canvas for iOS. However, the real magic isn't just in the size. It's in the technology behind the fold. One of the biggest complaints about current foldables is the jelly effect and the visible crease in the middle of the screen. Apple's internal goal for 2027 is a completely zero-crease display. They are reportedly working with LG and Samsung Display on a new type of ultra-thin glass that can withstand hundreds of thousands of folds without leaving a permanent mark. If they achieve this by 2026 for the larger fold, the 2027 Flip will be the most polished folding phone ever made. But what happens when the phone is closed? Apple knows that users don't want to open their phones 100 times a day just to check a text. The iPhone Flip is rumored to feature a sophisticated external cover screen. While some competitors are trying to put a full operating system on the outside, Apple is taking a more elegant approach. Think of the back screen as a notification hub or a smart island on the exterior. It will likely run a simplified version of iOS, almost identical to the interface you see on an Apple Watch. This screen will allow you to quickly glance at your activity rings, check your Uber status, or reply to a message using voice-to-text powered by Apple Intelligence. It's about giving you just enough information to stay connected without getting sucked into a scrolling rabbit hole. Speaking of Apple Intelligence, this is where the iPhone Flip will truly shine. By 2027, Apple's AI capabilities will be incredibly mature. The iPhone Flip is expected to use these AI features to optimize battery life and thermal management. Because folding phones have two separate battery cells, one in the top half and one in the bottom, managing power is a nightmare. Apple plans to use on-device AI to intelligently shift power loads between the two cells, depending on how you are holding the phone. This means that even though the phone is thin, likely between 10 to 12 millimeters when closed, it will still offer all-day battery life that rivals the standard iPhone 18 or 19 models of that era. Let's talk about the hardware under the hood, because this is where the leaks get really interesting. Since this phone is scheduled for a late 2027 release, it will almost certainly be powered by the A21 chipset. This chip will be built on a 2-nanometer or perhaps even a 1.4-nanometer process, making it the most efficient processor in the world. However, don't expect this to be a pro-branded device. Apple's strategy for the Flip is to make it a lifestyle product, not a professional workstation. This means it will likely use the standard A21 chip rather than the A21 Pro. By doing this, Apple can keep the internal components slightly cooler, which is vital in a folding chassis where heat dissipation is much more difficult than in a solid slab phone. One of the most controversial leaks regarding the iPhone Flip is the biometric system. For years, we have lived with Face ID and the notch or the dynamic island. But in a folding phone, the geometry of Face ID is tricky. To keep the bezels thin and the design seamless, Apple is reportedly looking at bringing back a fan-favorite feature, Touch ID. But this isn't the home button you remember. It will be a capacitive Touch ID sensor built directly into the power button on the side. This is the same technology Apple successfully uses on the iPad Air and iPad mini. It allows you to unlock the phone the very instant you grab it to flip it open, making the transition from pocket to app faster than ever before. For the photography enthusiasts, the iPhone Flip is going to offer a unique experience. The rear camera module will likely consist of two 48-megapixel sensors, a wide and an ultra-wide. While it might lack the periscope zoom lens found on the Pro Max models, it makes up for it with versatility. Because the phone folds, you can use the external cover screen as a viewfinder for the main 48-megapixel cameras. This means your selfies will be captured using the best sensors on the phone, not a tiny front-facing hole-punch camera. Imagine taking 4K ProRAW selfies with a preview screen that shows you exactly how you look. It is a dream setup for influencers and anyone who cares about high-quality social media content. The physical design of the hinge is another area where Apple is spending billions in R&D. Traditional hinges have many moving parts that can attract dust and debris. Apple is reportedly testing a liquid metal hinge mechanism that is more durable and thinner than anything currently on the market. When you open the phone, the hinge will disappear behind the display, creating a solid, rigid feel that doesn't wobble. When closed, the phone will have a zero-gap design, meaning the two sit perfectly flush against each other. This is crucial for preventing pocket lint from scratching the inner screen, a major pain point for current foldable owners. Now, let's get into the most important questions. When can you buy it, and how much will it hurt your wallet? The timeline is very specific. Apple wants to see how the market reacts to the iPhone Fold, the larger book-style foldable, in late 2026. If that device is a success, the iPhone Flip will be the headliner for the September 2027 keynote. This gives Apple a staggered release schedule that keeps the hype train moving for years. As for the price, Apple is being surprisingly aggressive. Internal leaks suggest they want to price the iPhone Flip between $1,000 and $1,100. This is a brilliant move. It places the Flip directly against the high-end Galaxy Z Flip models and makes it an attractive upgrade for someone who is currently buying an iPhone Pro. You aren't just buying a phone, you're buying the future of mobile design. Wait, there's more. The iPhone Flip isn't just about the hardware. It's about how iOS will adapt. Apple is working on a feature called Flex Mode, or clamshell UI. When you fold the phone halfway, like a laptop, the interface will automatically split. The top half of the screen will display your video or a FaceTime call, while the bottom half will turn into a control panel, a keyboard, or a comment section. This half-fold utility makes the phone its own tripod. You can set on a table to take a group photo or watch a movie on a plane without needing a stand. This level of software integration is what usually sets Apple apart from the competition, and it looks like 2027 will be the year they finally bring that polish to the foldable world. The transition to a foldable future is a huge gamble for Apple, but the iPhone Flip seems like the safest and most exciting bet they can make. It combines nostalgia for the old flip phones with the cutting-edge power of the A21 silicon. It offers a solution for people who want a smaller phone without giving up the big screen experience. And most importantly, it brings a level of style and cool factor back to the iPhone lineup that has been missing for a few generations. We are still about 18 months away from the official reveal, but the pieces of the puzzle are finally coming together. In my opinion, the iPhone Flip is going to be the device that finally takes foldables mainstream. While Samsung did the heavy lifting of introducing the technology, Apple is going to be the one to perfect it. If they can truly deliver a creaseless screen and a $1,000 price point, the competition should be very worried. The build quality, the software ecosystem, and the sheer brand power of Apple will make this the must-have gadget of 2027. I am personally more excited for the Flip than I am for the Fold, simply because of how practical it is for everyday life. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the latest Apple leaks and want to stay ahead of the curve on everything tech, make sure you subscribe to the channel right now. We are constantly tracking the supply chain and patent filings to bring you the most accurate news before anyone else. Don't forget to share this video with your fellow Apple enthusiasts and hit that notification bell so you never miss a breakthrough update. What do you think? Is $1,000 a fair price for a folding iPhone? Or is it still too much? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Until next time, take care, and I will see you in the next one.